Good morning. I've got a little 20-minute restore class for you this morning. I'm up on the rooftop of the hotel I'm staying in Sydney. It's been raining overnight, so I put a towel down under my mat and I'm hoping it's not going to seep through. It's meant to be sunrise, but I'm actually not exactly sure where the sun's coming from, which I could have worked out. But anyway, you might get a sun glow. Come down onto your mats. So if you just want to start by finding any comfortable seat, and then just have a little wiggle about and just check in with your body, see how everything's feeling. I've slept not great on different pillows, so I've got a bit of a sore, stiff neck on one side. So I'm going to start just with some gentle shoulder rolls. So you can just bring your shoulders up, round and back, and just finding a little rhythm with your breath. I'm just going to turn our background music down a wee bit so I don't feel like I'm yelling at you too much. Trying to drown out a little bit of the traffic noise. There's a lot of traffic here early in the morning. Okay, then just settle into your shoulders, open your arms wide, take them out to the side, opening through the chest. As we bring the arms in front, just tuck the chin, look down and round, down through your spine. Again, inhale, open the arms wide, you can take your eye gaze up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round forward, look down. Inhale, open up. Breathe in, exhale, and then just come back to neutral, hands on your shoulders. Do a few more little elbow circles to the back, and then we'll do a few to the front. Nice. And then we'll just do a little side stretch in this way. We'll just flow this one this morning. So we're going to come over and stretch over to the other side. Inhale through center and just let this one move from side to side nice and freely. Moving over one way with your breath, back the other way. Nice. Nice, and then bring both arms up, hands come behind the head, we draw our elbows back again, breathe in here. Exhale, just guide the head forward, chin drops forward, rounding down through the spine. Inhale up. And if sitting like this doesn't feel super comfortable for you, always just put a little cushion under your hips and it will take a little bit of the pressure off your lower back. Bring yourself into neutral here, a little rotation around to one side. We'll inhale through center, a little rotation to the other side. Back through center, hands drop to the knees, spinal circles. Moving to the side, breathing in as we come forward, over to the other side, scoop and tuck at the back. Nice. Oh, is the sky getting a little bit more of a glow on? Don't know, it's quite cloudy. We'll try for sunrise tomorrow. Let's go around to the back, exhale. And inhale. Nice. One more in this direction. Come back to neutral. Bring the arms wide again. One arm goes underneath. One goes over top. See if we can cross them. Keep crossing them. Can you bring your hands to touch? Or just go as far as you can. And then we try and draw our elbows up stretching around the tops of our shoulders, as high as you want to go. Inhale to come down, and exhale, release. Now remember which one's on the bottom as we switch them over. And then going up on the other side. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then just reach your hands across over beside one of your knees. And we're going to just do some little walks with our hands out in front, so getting a little bit more length through the spine, and then coming back the other way, so crisscross your hands, see that? Just slightly out of view, crisscross round back this way, and crisscross back other direction, and we'll just go back to where we started. And then coming back up, bringing your knees in, and we're going to roll ourselves all the way down onto our mat. So nice and slowly, take a little roll to come down. Leave your knees bent, and you can bring them straight in towards your chest. Oh, well, the sky is nice. It's blue straight above me today, so I'm guessing the sunrise is hitting from somewhere else. Float our legs up to the ceiling, and we're just going to circle our feet so they're moving in opposite directions, away from each other, back and towards each other, and back in the other direction, and then just giving them a wiggle, like some freestyle wiggling for your ankles. Bringing one knee in towards your chest, and then just flex and point through the extended leg. Push into your heel, point your toe. Nice, and then hold it with a flexed foot. We're going to lower that leg down, sweep it down towards the mat, point, inhale, bring it back up. Flex to lower on your exhale breath. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Nice. And this time let it come all the way down. This one that's bent, just let it fall in beside the opposite knee. We're going to reach for the outside of our knee with the opposite arm and sweep it across our body for a little side stretch. Usually I take my arm out wide, but it's very wet, so I'm just going to take my arm out in a little right angle out to the side. So although this hip lifts off, try and keep connected across your shoulder blades. Going to inhale through center and just guide that knee open to open into the hip. So here we try and stay neutral and keep our hips neutral and our shoulder blades neutral. Nice. And we'll keep moving out of this into some little hip circles here. So just little hip circles going in one direction and back the other way. Beautiful. And then let that leg go down, and as it rests down, you probably feel like that leg's now a little bit longer than the other one. So we'll even things up a little bit. So bring the opposite knee into your chest. float your extended leg up to the ceiling. And then you've got to flex and point. Push into your heel, point your toe. Nice. Beautiful. And then we're going to hold that flexed foot, sweep down with the heel, point to the bottom, inhale up, and exhale down. Sweep down, lengthening with the heel, point and lift, and leave it down at the bottom this time. Rest it down there. You're going to drop the other foot inside the knee and then guide that knee across your body for a little twist. Inhale through center, and knee opens out to the side. Nice. Back through center and hip circles here. Go back the other way. And then we're going to let the leg go. Hopefully they've evened up now. So you're going to bring both knees into your chest. Keep the soles of your feet together. Let the knees draw wide. Reach around your feet. Draw your heels towards your center. Try, if you can, to stay relaxed through the head, neck and shoulders. If you're tight in your low back and hips, the tendency is that you'll want to lift up and curl up. But if you can, just try and keep your head down. Let this be about your hips and not about necessarily activating into your core. Good. You can gently put your elbows inside your knees if you want to try and draw them out a little bit wider. We'll release our feet down to the mat again. We're just going to come into some gentle bridges. So for our bridge, we want to just tilt the pelvis slightly back. You'll feel the tailbone lift away from the mat. We keep that movement going as we peel the hips up away from the floor. We're going to take our arms up above our shoulders, hold them here for a moment. Okay, and then we're just going to do some arm circles. So inhale the arms overhead, keep the hips high, exhale down, inhale up, exhale wide circles to come down, breathe in, exhale. Let's do a little pause here and we'll go back the other way. Exhale down, inhale wide arms up, breathe in, exhale, and breathe in, and roll yourself all the way back down. Nice guys, well done. We're going to stay with our bridges and do one more variation. So once again, the top of the pelvis tilts back, tailbone lifts, we peel away, keep the knees over the ankles, shifting your weight into one foot. We'll gently bring the other knee in, send it up to the ceiling, hold it up for a moment, and then bring the knee in, the foot goes down, switch sides, breathe in, exhale out, breathe in, exhale, return again, breathe in, exhale, extend, breathe in and return one more, inhale the knee, exhale, extend, inhale the knee, Exhale, return. Roll yourself down, wrap your knees into your chest, a little rock side to side here. And then a little rock forward and back. That rock's going to bring you all the way up into a seated position. Stretching the legs out, reaching up, and just see where you land as you come into a little gentle forward fold. Still feeling tight for me. We're going to breathe in, sit tall, flex the feet, reach the arms up, and then just take the hands behind the head. You're going to do a little half roll back, scoot into your belly, bring the elbows together, round spine. Inhale up, chest open. Again, exhale, a little half roll. And inhale up. Open the chest. Again, exhale. Inhale up, nice, release the arms, bring them in front. We're just going to take a couple of little movements from our Pilates and pointing through the toe, we'll just do a little half roll for our spine, gently, just to where you feel your core starting to activate to hold you. We're going to breathe and come up, flex our feet, and then do a little rotation at the top. And then stay tall here, bring the arms up, point your toes, do a little half roll back again, tucking the chin. Inhale, come up, flex your feet, take a little rotation around to the other side. Bring the arms up. Point the toes, again a little half roll, we'll do one more on each side, little half roll back, inhale up, flex, rotate. Our twists are so good for our internal organs and our digestive system, sort of compresses them, and then on the release they get flooded with some fresh oxygen. And also the slowing down of our breath really helps us come into that state of rest and digest. That state where our body feels safe and able to work efficiently. Coming up, one more to the back. Nice, inhale up. And then just grab that leg which is at the front. We'll let the knee fall out, bring the foot inside of the thigh, take a little gentle forward fold over that extended leg. Nice, coming up, and here's the fun bit we've been doing in class lately, bringing the head just behind the hip, and we're going to sweep the other arm across the chest and then lift up onto your knees, lift the hips forward and come into a little kneeling side stretch. It just feels like you can really open up your whole body here. Come down, unwind, and like a spring uncoiling, uncoil, lift up and release into that side stretch. Feels so good. And come down, nice, and we'll switch sides, so just switch your feet over. This one you're going to be stretching away from me when we come up, but for a start just come down over an extended leg. Feel my lower back starting to release. It's been a lot of sitting and walking lately. The walking's been great, but travel's always involves a lot of sitting, so you always has the potential to get tired in the hips and the lower back, so loving this morning. So the same again, the same hand on the side with the bent knee comes down to the ground, the other arm's going to sweep through as you come up onto your knees, reach the arm up, unfold yourself down, do a little unwind, come come into it one more time, hold this a tiny bit longer. And drop down. Let's extend the legs both out again. Take another little forward fold, and you'll be noticing the length increasing every time you come into that forward fold. Nice. And then we're going to inhale to come back up. Come nice and tall. Just see how things are feeling in your body now. We'll spin around, face the front. And we'll just finish with a couple of the stretches we started with and just see if they feel any different in your body. So a few little shoulder rolls to the back. Notice if things feel a little bit looser. And then some circles guiding your elbows in one direction and then back the other way. I definitely feel so much looser through my shoulders and my neck. Nice, release into a nice floating side stretch one way. Keep it moving. Side to side. You might feel this lengthening from the hip right up through the side of your rib cage. One more each way. One more back this way. Nice, and then just an opportunity to have a bit of movement anywhere that your body might be guiding you into this morning. Then we'll finish together, just sitting nice and tall. Close your eyes. We'll take 3 slow deep breaths down into our belly, nice and low and deep. Last deep breath in. And a last big exhale out. Beautiful. Thanks for joining. If you found this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Nice little morning wake up. I hope you noticed some of the differences in your body from the start to the end as it started to sort of release into some spaces. I'm ready to start the day. It's 7:30 here now in Sydney. I'm going to go exploring again. I might possibly go to the zoo today. Yeah, anyway, let me know how that felt for you. Bye guys.